Huzzah! I believe we are live. All right. Now, hopefully Pretzel's playing. Let's give a listen. There we go. Gots to have that music. Automatically on the Not really flow music, but whatevs. Alright, let's have a look around. Portal's looking good. So what do we need to do? I need to consume some coffee. Coffee. Alright, and what else? Okay, so our book opens, the portal ports. Oh, I need to put in a handpiece for the so experience controller, main camera. Okay, so let's create a new shape. And a cube that is... How big is that? In meters. That looks big. That's kind of wand-like. So let's give this a 0.1. Okay, good. So we'll build that. And we'll call this controller. And so what we're going to do is we're going to attach that to the main camera here. We'll set it to 000 for now. And why is it rotated? It shouldn't be rotated. Oh, whatever. What else? Okay, so that's on the camera. We can go in now and we can actually edit that a little bit better. So let's just grab the face here. And, oh, didn't really want to extrude that. So let's just bring that face right out. So I'm trying to make something that looks kind of like this. Okay. So kind of comes up and then straight out. So what we're going to do is we'll grab this back face. Oh, there we go. If I switch to baked light map, it shows me the faces. Whatever else? Directionality. Shaded. Shaded doesn't show me the... Okay, well, let's switch to baked light map while we're doing it. Come on, just frame that thing. There we go. Alright, so we're going to extrude that, and then we'll move it down. Alright, there we go. So, they're pretty close to even, so I'm going to bring that in a little bit, and then we're going to bring this in a little bit. That'll do for now. And then there's like 2 buttons on it. So I think we can subdivide this. Let's just see. Invert selection, export, generate, flip normal, subdivide object. Oh, I didn't need the whole object. Subdivided. Oh, you know what we can do though? I think we can grab this guy and go like, oh, maybe not. Okay, so let's grab this guy, and then I think we can subdivide that. Nope. Alright, let's just do this the easy way. The easy and cheap way. We'll grab this, and we'll extrude it up a little bit, and then we'll scale it down. That's weird. That is not how I would have expected that to go. So that can be the thumb piece. And then we'll do the same thing with this face a couple of ways. Come on, you. So there's one button. We'll just extrude that up a bit. And then we'll take this one and we'll scale extrude that as well. Oops. And we'll extrude that one up a bit. And then we're just gonna grab, let's focus that. That thing is tiny. Alright, and then we're just gonna, if we can, focus. There we go. Alright, we're gonna grab the points on either side here and here, and we'll scale those down a little bit. Whoa, not that much. Not that much. Okay. Why is that doing that? That's bizarre. You seeing this? This is so bizarre. Oh well. Anyway, we just need 2 buttons just for the halibut. Alright, so let's have a look at shaded. Okay, it looks hideous. Well done, sir. Well done. You're a genius. No, we don't want smoothing. Okay, let's just go way back here. Let's do this a different way. Okay, good. Now let's select the object, focus it. Oh yeah, see, it's all wonky and all over the place. It's like at a weird angle. Okay. We're going to take it way back. Back to basics on this thing. Okay, so that camera is weirdly rotated, which is what was causing the problems. So let's build this object outside of that. Alright, so in shaded mode, there's our dude. Let's switch back to this. No wonder everything was messing up. Okay. Alright, again, I don't have to get fancy on this. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on it. Okay, let's switch to baked light map. So, let's switch it to scale. We're going to do this. Good. So now let's move that over here. Womp. Good. Extrude. Let's scale that down a little bit. There, that's way better. Okay. Now, same thing here. We're going to make 2 buttons. Easy peasy. Split that in half. Move this up a little bit. We're going to grab this one edge. We're going to slide that back. There. Okay, switch back to faces. Grab it. Move it, baby. Oops. We're going to scale that down. And then we're going to pop the button up. We're done. Same thing here. Scale it down. Pop the button up. There. Now we have a thingy with 2 buttons and a little touchpad. And we'll add a trigger. And we're good. Let's just scale that down a bit, make it look a little bit more trigger-like. Fine. That's perfect. Okay. So, let's create a quick material for it. And we'll call this controller. Physically based. Good, good, good. We'll make that a nice off-white. Marvelous. And then we're going to open up our tools. Pro Builder. Editors. Material Editor. And we're going to slide controller right in there to Alt-5. And we're going to switch back to our shaded. Hit this. Alt-5 it. Now it's that light sort of grayish thing. It's got 2 buttons on it. Gorgeous. Alright. Now the experience controller is what's set to persist. So we'll put it under that. And then we need to create a script to sync this up. So we're going to create a C# script. Controller handler. And we'll give that a second to generate. Good. Now that that's ready, all right. So we're going to use all right, I need to do a quick lookup on this. Actually, I probably don't now that I think about it, because I already have in the experience controller, I think, controller clicks. Yeah, so we've got OVR input already. And that, yeah, that's just a basic, good. So we're just going to go update. So we're going to do public enum we're going to do a left or right, and we're going to go public hand there we go. So that'll just let me select which hand this is on. So if over input dot see, here's the thing that gets me about this. So I really feel like I should stop using left and right hand and using main and offhand, because Yeah, so if over input, because I think that's how they handle non-tracked will return false. Turns false. Get dominant hand. Get down. Yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna actually approach this, because there's definitely some tricks to this that I need to figure out. So get controller, get controller position tracked, over input controller. Oh, it does have left tracked remote. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go back to left and right. And hand equals left. And we're going to do the same thing as here, but for the right hand. And then we want to get controller, local controller position, and again left track remote, and we're going to get the rotation, local controller. There we go. And then we're going to do the same thing down here for the R track remote. So now we want over input. Over plugin controller remote. I'm just going to check because I want to see if that's what this guy is. Oculus utilities for beep beep bop. Let's see this. Oh, okay, so the remote is for like that Rift remote thing. I don't think anyone has ever used that at all. Okay, so I'm going to search in here for their... Oh, it seems I'm lost. You put the link there, Oculus. Gamepad, gamepad, gamepad. Left touch. Right touch. Oh, it's just L touch. L touch. Okay, so these are all the buttons. Over input touch, raw touch, near touch. Okay, well, the L-tracked remote. All right, so interesting. Okay, well, that seems like it should work. Local position, local rotation, skibbity bop bop bow. Let's check it out. Okay, let's see if things glitch here. I'm gonna try it in the Oculus. Oh, yeah, I have to actually attach the script to the object for it to work. That's always a good start. So we've got our controller. Let's grab our controller handler and we'll put it up top here. We'll call it right hand. One more time, this time with feeling. Okay, well, that is clearly doing nothing. Let's see. Let's see. What errors are we getting? Viewport, viewport. That doesn't help me. I say. Alright, so let's debug this script. We're going to attach this to Unity. And we'll stop it right there. Boom. Okay, so get controller position. Oh, I'm getting position tracked. Of course. Alright, so let's just get controller active. Local controller position, local controller rotation, get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Get on the scene like a muck machine. Okay, let's see if they're tracking the orientation, because it doesn't matter what... Oh, wait, but the position should be tracked on the ones I was using. Bizarre. Okay, controller is definitely tracked. So let's go back in. We're going to pause it there. Put on my glasses. Shkoom-bum-bum-bo. Alright, so... Oh, no, it went to else. Okay. So let's add this to watch. Okay. Okay, so that's weird because it says that it's setting the controller's position. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay, so the controller's set to static, as by default most things in Pro Builder are. And of course that means it's not going to move because it thinks it's part of a baked-in frickin' And now there we go. So you can see it moving down there. It is way off. And it's probably because the thing that it's in is scaled or repositioned or something like that, and I'm setting the local position. Experience timeline, experience controller, 111110000. Alright, let's see if that works. That seems better. Let me see. Oh, it's attached to my head now, of course. So it's better, but it's still not perfect. So that's not a good plan. All right. Local controller position, local controller rotation. So that should be it. Come on, you. Why do you not love me? Alright, so let's see here. Part of it might be that the center is off, maybe? So look at that. Whoops. How do I select hidden on? There we go. There we go. And good. Now go back to object. Controller. How do I know where the center is? Because that doesn't seem like World 00. It is, though. That's World 00. That's bizarre. I usually like my ground to be at 0. I might need to move everything up. Interesting. Alright, what else can we do here? Ding ding dong. That is good stuff. Get local controller position. That's... I feel like we need a tracking space. Yeah, I feel like that's... I wonder if that'll do it, if I just add a tracked pose driver to it. No, I feel like the controller needs to be under the camera. We need to copy this component and remove it. And then paste it on the main camera. Device, generic XR. Oh! Let's go back a bit. Update before and after render. Use relative. Use pose provider. Might be as simple as that. Well, that sort of works. Alright, so let's add a player controller. We're going to add the main camera to that. And we're going to add the controller to that. Now, the player should be standing right. And for this one, let's... There we go. So we want our player controller to be right in the middle. And let's set him right at ground height. And for the main camera, seems like we don't really need it on that. Okay, so let's go back to... Alright. And then the controller. Needs to have the center pivot. And then we're going to zero it out. That's got a track to pose driver on it for XR controller. It's the right controller, rotation and position. I'm going to remove my custom track pose. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Well, I am on the ground. So there's that. But the controller seems to be in the right position. Yeah, that's good. So I think on the camera, I do need a tracked pose driver. And we're going to set that to the head. And we'll see how that works. Not well, gotta say. No, not well at all. And you know why? Because my ground isn't at 0. It's Christmas at ground 0. Alright, let's do this. We're going to take that, that, and that. And we're going to move it all down. Okay, so what's that floor at? We're going to pull the floor checker out. Also, we're going to change it to checkered floor. Now, at Y, 0. Zero. 0. So that's 0? Why is this down here? You're at 0. Something is not making sense and my brain is warping. Okay, so that's at 0. Oh, the player controller. Alright, so let's set the player controller to 0, 0, 0. Now, we're going to step him back just a little bit. Now he's on the floor. Now we're going to move everything else up. Main camera's at 0. Debug text is where it is. Controller's at 0. The iSymptoms canvas is attached to screen space. Experience timeline. Audio should just be at 0. Lighting. What do we have in there? We've got a directional light and a point light. Okay. So we're going to lift everything up a bit until we got it in line with that floor. All right. One more time, but this time with feeling. Let's have a look inside. Let's peek through the looking glass, shall we? Nope, I am still on the floor. And why is my floor height down there? Alright, so let's have a look at our main camera. Pose driver, head, rotation and position. Use relative transform. Let's get rid of that. Controller, use relative transform. Base pose provider. Can we create a base pose provider in here? Hey, David.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good. How's your renovation go?
Good. We got all the grouting and tiling done in the kitchen, which is nice.
You know, how far out this
Yep. Well, not through the whole house, but in the places where we needed it.
We have that in our